First grade, today in science, we are taking a look at how animals grow and change. So, the last couple of days, we took a look at the life cycle of a frog, and we learned how they start as an egg and then a tadpole. Here we go. And then they continue to grow, and the tadpole continues to grow and change over the next 12 weeks. It swims in the water, just its back legs, then back and front. Then the young frog, still growing, and this is the 12-week-old young frog. So the tail's getting smaller, and pretty soon it won't have that tail anymore. And then it becomes an adult, and then it can live on land and in water. The frog will hop on land, and it'll swim in the water. How tadpoles move. So, butterfly. Remember, we talked yesterday again in reading about butterflies. First, it's a tiny egg. Then it becomes a caterpillar. Remember that a caterpillar is the larva. Then it goes from a larva to the pupa, which is also called the chrysalis. And then it changes into a beautiful butterfly. And this is a monarch butterfly. So today we're looking at how animals grow and change. Here we go. Young animals change as they grow. Young animals change size. Young animals change shape. Look at how the salamander changes. The young salamander lives in water. Look, it almost has some crazy tentacle type of things coming off of their face and then back legs. The grown salamander lives on land. How are the young salamander and the grown salamander different? Well, if you take a look, their size is different for sure. But look at these extra like gills or whatever they had for in the water. Those are completely gone in the grown salamander. The grown salamander has 2 legs in the front and 2 legs in the back. And their color is different too, isn't it? Now take a look at the angelfish. The young angelfish has spots and swirls. Its pattern is going to change. So here's the young angelfish. Look at how pretty it is. And look at how beautiful the grown angelfish is. The grown angelfish has a pattern of lines. So young angelfish has spots and swirls. Grown angelfish has lines. How does the pattern on the angelfish change as the fish grows? Well, those lines straighten out, don't they? And look at the color difference. This is all yellow on the top of him with a little bit of the blue at the bottom. So how can animals change as they grow? They change size, they change shape, and they also can change color. If you have extra paper at home and you want to do something fun, go ahead and draw and color a young angelfish and then draw and color a grown angelfish and see how they compare to each other in size and shape and in color. Growing up, young animals may look like their parents when they grow up. Will young animals look exactly like their parents? Not always. Young animals may have a different color or pattern. They may be a different size. Kittens will grow up to be cats. A grown cat may have a different color pattern than its kittens. See? One puppy may grow bigger than the other puppies. The dogs are different colors. The dogs are different sizes. Look at the mom and the dad doggy and look at the puppies. How do animals look different than their parents? Well, different color, different sizes. Okay. So we're going to be taking a look. I just want to show you now. We're going to be taking a look next week at how plants can grow. Okay, we're going to look at how daisies grow. We will also be looking at the words seedling. Okay, seed, seedling. We're also going to look at how trees grow. This time of year, it'd be really easy for you to go outside if you find a pine tree. You will have pine cones. The pine cones make seeds, and the seeds can grow into new seedlings. Okay, we'll look at cherry trees and how the plants are going to grow and change. So we're going to be talking about those things next week, and you will also be working with this investigation of how seeds change. So look for this to be in your folder for next week. So what did we learn today? We learned that animals may look different when they're younger to when they're older. This salamander, remember, it was living in the water when it was young. It didn't look the same. And as a grown salamander, the color changed. It was bigger. The tail is even different. And the feet, look at the feet. We learned that fish can look different than a grown-up fish, right? Their colors, their patterns can change and be different. And then we also learned that their coloring and their patterns might be different. The sizes might be different too. Sometimes a puppy might end up to be bigger than the adult when they get to be an adult. Sometimes they'll be smaller. Okay? The dogs are different colors. The dogs are different sizes. Okay? How do animals look different from their parents? It could be the color. It could be the pattern. It could be the sizing. And then if you are looking for some more writing to do, this would be a fantastic little activity for you. Write 2 sentences about how these dogs and puppies look alike and different. Alike means they look similar to one another, how they're similar, and different, how they're not the same. Different is not the same. So write 2 sentences about how these dogs and puppies look alike and different. Okay, that is all for today for our science for animals growing and changing. Next week, we'll be taking a look at plants, and so look forward to doing a little bit of an experiment or project with that. Have a great day.